Okay. So some more adjectives are things like loud, quiet, silent. These are words that describe sound. Also late, early, old. These are things that describe time. Rainy, sunny, cold, hot. These are all words that describe the weather. So I hope this is review for you to understand what an adjective is. I'm sure some of you know what an adjective is. So now we will start with talking about adjectives that end with ed. These are adjectives that describe how a person will feel inside. Things that describe their feelings. Okay? So I'll go through some examples that are in your PW English book. So one example is amused. Amused. This means to be entertained by something. Maybe you find it funny or you find it fun. You like to watch or you like to feel it. Okay, another one, confused. If you don't understand something, it will be confusing for you. Excited. You are excited to do something. You have a lot of energy. You want to do it. Like today with Zoom class with teacher Ryan, you are very excited. You want to learn English, I know. Or bored. Maybe now learning English on Zoom, you are bored. It means you don't like something. You want to do something else. You are not satisfied. Or disappointed. You thought you will do good, but then it did not happen, so you don't feel good about yourself. Or frightened. Frightened has the same meaning as scared. If you are scared of something, it puts fear in you. You don't like it, you don't want to be around it. So now we can copy. If you have your notebook, you can take out your notebook and a pen and just copy a little bit. It's very easy. Just these 6 words and their meaning in Thai. So you can copy this. I'll give you 1 minute to copy. So you can write amused, confused, excited, bored, disappointed, frightened. In that Thai version, ขบขัน สับสน ตึงเต้น เบื่อ ผิดหวัง and กลัว. I think it's pretty easy to copy in your notebook. It's only 6 words in English and 6 words in Thai. There will be much more writing, but you will need to know the meaning of these words for the rest of the lesson. So please copy all these words. Amused, confused, excited, bored, disappointed, frightened, and the Thai version. ขบขัน สับสน ตื่นเต้น เบื่อ ผิดหวัง and กลัว. Okay, I hope you finished. Okay, so first, how to use these in a sentence. So it's the same as any adjective. First, you'll write the subject. Who is being described? This is the subject, who we are talking about. Next is the verb to be. Verb to be must agree with the subject. If it is I, then you write am. If it is a name, he, she, or it, is. If you, we, they, or more than one name is what are. Was is for I, he, she, it, or a name, but in the past tense. This is if they are not like this anymore. You cannot use this adjective now to describe them, but before. Were is for you, we, they, or more than one name. Okay, so some examples. I am excited. So I is the subject, talking about myself. Am. I must have the word am after it. Excited. Next is you. You are bored. And the next one. Third. Third is frightened. So move on to the next one. These are just some examples. So now you can make your own sentences in your notebook. So you can write 4 sentences. You can match the people to the verb to be, the correct verb to be, and then whatever adjective you want to use to describe that person. So Fern, รู้จัก Fern ใช่ไหม in IEP 6, Fern, am, are, is, or was. New, am, are, is, or was. I, am, are, is, or was. Nam, o, and plum, am, are, is, or was. So match the correct verb to be to each of the subjects and then describe the subjects. What is Fern? Is Fern bored? Is Fern disappointed? Is Fern confused? Is Fern amused? How about Nam, o, and plum? Are they bored? Are they disappointed? Are they confused? Or are they amused? And how about you? How do you feel? You write I, bored, disappointed, confused, or amused by this amusing English lesson. I know it's super fun. Okay? So I hope you are finished now. It's only 4 very easy sentences for you to write. So next, adjectives ending with ing. So as you can see, these are the same adjectives, except instead of ed, they have ing ending. Each one, ing. So you don't have to write the meaning of these in Thai again. Just notice that the ending is different. Instead of ed, now the ending is ing. So the meaning is the same. If you write it in Thai, they all have the exact same meaning. The difference is between ed and ing is what we are describing and how it is being described. So I'll explain a little bit. So an adjective with an ing ending describes something that causes a person to feel something. So it is not the person's feeling. It is what causes somebody to feel something. So the sentence structure is exactly the same. Subject plus am, is, are, was, or were, plus an ing adjective. So sentence structure is the same, does not change. The meaning does not change. The only thing that changes is basically the subject, what it is, and the meaning of the sentence. So some examples. So this movie is frightening. So the movie, Nang, does not have any feeling. It does not feel frightened. It makes you feel frightened. So then we add ing instead of ed. So if you watch a movie and you are frightened with ed, then the movie is frightening with ing. It does not describe a feeling in a person. It describes the cause. What is the cause of a feeling? Or English. English is amusing. It does not have ed because English, the language, does not have any feelings. It does not feel amused, but it maybe amuses you. So if it gives you the feeling of amused, then it is amusing. Or Teacher Ryan is boring. If you are bored right now ถ้าคุณเบื่อ then teacher Ryan is boring. Not me. I am not bored. I am happy. This is fun. Anuk. But maybe if you are bored, then I am boring. I hope you understand. So we can practice. Choose an ing adjective to fill in the blank. Okay, so fill in the blank just by speaking.
I myself.
In the bank.
So free fire is what? What is free
Boring.
fire? Is it boring, amusing,
It's boring.
disappointing?
Boring.
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 Yes.
For me,
Yeah,
free
boring.
fire is disappointing because I always die
Boring.
in
น่าเบื่อ
1
คือไฟ
minute.
น่าเบื่อ
So to me, it is disappointing. Maybe to you, it's boring, maybe amusing, maybe exciting. How about the Avengers movies? The Avengers movies are.
I don't know anything about Avengers.
You don't know Avengers movies?
Yes, I don't know.
Oh my god. Maybe they are boring for you then. I don't know. If you don't watch them, then you don't know. Who raised their hand? How about parties for New Year's? New Year's parties. Maybe they are boring. Maybe they're exciting. Maybe you think they will be exciting, but then they are boring. So they are disappointing. Or learning English. Learning English is amusing, exciting, or frightening. Or boring. I don't know. Different people will have different answers. It depends how it makes you feel. And the last one, ghosts. Ghosts are amusing,
Exciting.
disappointing, boring.
Exciting. Ghosts are boring.
Ghosts are boring.
Stupid.
Yes.
Maybe ghosts are frightening.
Ghosts so boring. No.
In the daytime, you say
are-
ghosts are boring, but then at nighttime, maybe you are scared.
Ghosts are friendly.
Okay, so go back to muting you. So the difference is ed adjectives describe a feeling inside a person, and ing adjectives describe objects that make you feel something. So the objects will not have a feeling. They will make you feel something. Okay, so ed versus ing in different subjects. So a person, if the subject is a person, then it can be an ed adjective or an ing adjective. So a person can feel something, they can have feelings, which would be an ed adjective. Or a person can make other people feel something. This would be an ing adjective. So I, Teacher Ryan, can be bored if I have to listen to the coconut tree song. I am very bored. But I can also be boring. If what I am saying you don't like and you don't want to learn, then I am boring to you. So I can be bored and I can be boring. But if the subject is not a person, if it is a book or a movie or a game, something that is not a person, then it must be an ing adjective. A movie cannot be bored. A book cannot be excited. These things cannot happen. It must be a person to have an ed. So yeah, a movie cannot feel happy. So a sentence with both ed and ing adjectives. So I am frightened when I read a frightening book. The word frightened describes how I feel. The ing adjective describes what is making me feel this way. So frightened is used to describe my feeling, and frightening is used to describe the book that caused the feeling. So one more example. You are bored because English is boring. So bored, ed, describes how you feel. It's the feeling inside a person. Boring describes English because it causes your feeling. I hope you understand everybody, or everybody understands. So practice. So you can have your notebook and your pen. I will give you sentences and give you options, one of two options, either an ed ending or an ing ending. So you don't have to write the full sentence, just write the word in your book. Just fill in the blank. Don't have to write the whole sentence or else it will take too long. Okay, so number one, Teacher Ryan is often because learning Thai can be So write which one comes first and which one comes second. Is confused first and then confusing, or is confusing first and then confused second? Okay, finish writing. I think some of you don't write, I see. Okay, next, Chester is because his test results are So which one will go first with Chester? Chester is disappointed or Chester is disappointing because his test results are disappointed, or because his test results are disappointing. So which one comes first and which one goes second? Okay, number three. The movie was very So I am So the movie was very amused, or the movie was very amusing. So I am amused, or so I am amusing. Again, just write the words, which one goes first and which one goes second. Don't write the whole sentence. And last one, the football game was We were all So the football game was excited, or the football game was exciting. And we were all excited, or we were all exciting. So just write the two words for each one. I think it's very simple, just writing two words. And four, so 8 words. Okay. Sun is confused. Oh, I just look at the chat. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Hannah Witt, what are you talking about? So practice choosing ing or ed adjectives. So I will show you pictures and ask you a question. And you say if it is an ed adjective or it's an ing adjective. So the children are, will this be an ed or ing adjective?
ed.
No, not playing, not what they are doing.
Playing.
Adjective, not verb. Playing is a verb. Ed adjective.
Fighting.
Adjective.
ed.
Ed, yes. It will describe how the children are feeling. They are playing a game. Maybe they are amused. Maybe they are excited. But it will be an ed. So how about this one? The game is ed or ing?
W.
Okay, correct. Ing adjective.
G.
Okay, the book is ing or ed?
ing.
How about this one? The teacher is?
ing.
Some people said ed, some people said ing. It can be both. But if you look at the picture, it will show you that all the students are sleeping. So if the teacher, it would describe how he is teaching, I think. I try to
ing
say an ing. So he is boring. He is putting the students to sleep. It could also be an ed. How about the girl? Is the girl ing or ed?
the girl is scared
Is that ind or ing or ed? So for homework in your notebook, you can write 5 sentences with an ed adjective and 5 sentences with an ing adjective. Okay, so your sentences must start with a subject. Who or what are you describing? The first word will be who or what you are describing. The second word will be the verb to be. Am, is, are, was, or were. And then the third word will be an adjective. You can write longer sentences if you want, but at least 3 words must have the subject, verb to be, and the adjective. And the same with verb in or adjectives with ing endings. And write 5 of those. So when you finish writing your 10 sentences and the words that you had wrote previously in the lesson, there is writing the ed and ing, and then there is copying the adjectives and what they mean in Thai. So there are 3 things that you are supposed to write. So when you finish writing all your work, you can take a picture of it, but you must have your name, your nickname in English. I don't know your real names. Do not write your real names. Lane. Don't write your real names. Write your nicknames. Write in English, so I know whose work it is. And then take a picture of it. And you can send to Teacher Ratchanok or Teacher Na. And then they will send to me and I will check. So you must write all the meanings, write the English words, and then write the Thai words that it means. And then write the 10 sentences. And then when you finish, take a picture and write your nickname in English. So I will try to show you what grade 5 students showed me. So many grade 5 students wrote their name in their full name. So Jing, do not write your full name. Write your nickname. I tell you 100 times and students still write their real name. Please write your nickname. Okay? Okay, well, thank you very much and have fun on your weekend. And I hope I will see you on Monday. But be safe. Don't get sick. Wear a mask.
bye
Okay, goodbye.